All right. All right. Black and gold obviously takes the L 31-17 to the bumtail Seattle Seahawks. Excuse me. Slightly annoyed just a little bit, but let's get into it, right? Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Really simple, man. You cannot lose the turnover battle, and specifically, you can't have special teams turnovers, man. Those kill you. Obviously, we saw the impact of that today. And obviously, man, just a young guy. Rookie mistake, something that's been talked about, but sometimes, heat of the moment, man, you just have a little bit of a, lapse in judgment or a casual moment. And yeah, something where collegially you don't have to worry about it, but professionally, rules are a little bit different. And it's unfortunate that it resulted in 7 points. That's a extremely tough way to learn that lesson. But yeah, Caleb Johnson missed back-to-back weeks now where special teams has been a little bit of a negative, from his perspective, man. So hopefully for him, he can figure that thing out, man, get his production up, man, because we obviously, like him and we want to use him more. But you can definitely see where once, that play happened today, it was kind of like, hey, man, he ain't going back in there. And you see the severity of it, right? Because that really changed the game, man. It really changed the flow of it. Up until that point, I thought that we weren't necessarily playing our best game, but I did like, number one, defensively, I thought we were a lot better. I thought we were a lot more competitive, man. I thought we were better against the run early on. But at the same time, well, I'll say outside of that first drive, because the first drive, I'm like, bro, what are we doing? But it was more so, I thought that as the game went on, the accumulation of the injuries, man, we started playing a lot of different personnel. Younger players were out there. I thought that kind of showed more. And then interior part of our D-line, man, we got to get the pad level down. Dude's still playing a little bit too high, and it's allowing that movement, man, versus the running. You can just see where even plays that should be just simple, get off the field, 3rd and goal from the 19, turns into a day going touchdown, and he's like, how does this happen, man? But it's the little things, man. Technique, effort, eyes, right? Seeing what they're supposed to see and stuff like that, man. So that's the part that, like I said, was frustrating. Was good to see, man. Another week where we were creating splash, though, on the defensive side of the ball, man. Jalen Ramsey gives up the big touchdown catch to start it off, comes back, gets you the pick. So, like he responded, man, obviously, man, he was going at it with some of those dudes, man, and they had some success against him. But that's the nature of that position, When you're out there, man, you got to get it, man. Survival of the fittest, baby. All right, straight like that. Shout out to Cam, though, man. Big Cam Hayward, man. Ultimately forcing the tip pass. And then from there, Nick Herbig. I love what I saw from him today. Felt good to see him back out there. Interception, hits on the QB, the Dagon just speed that he was playing with out there. He definitely looked healthy, man. So it was good to see that. Good to see Jack Sawyer also being a productive player, man. But as a whole, it was just not enough consistency on that defense side of the ball. I like some of the tackles for loss that we finally got to see from Patrick Queen and Peyton Wilson, but we also saw from both of those dudes, man, plays where we're just like, man, we need more, all right? And like I said, that's a little bit of the frustrating part. Offensively, I thought O-line blocked well. I thought they protected well. Thought running game, we still got to get better there in terms of moving people, but we knew D-line for Seahawks, man, those interior dudes, they were going to create some mismatches, man, and that did impact the run game. But I do feel like, man, even though Rodgers got sacked, was it 2 times? The one, it's like he had plenty of time. And I think that that's important when we're just talking about their growth up front, protecting Rodgers. Rodgers played well, man. Rodgers played like Rodgers. The interception, the first one, obviously, a little bit of a miscommunication. Calvin Austin going for it where we think it was truly intended for, I think it was Roman Wilson in the back of the end zone. Unfortunate, man. And then on the final interception, just being greedy, right? Too high look. You trying to force it over, over the underneath defender, but shallow of the free safety who's just looking at him the whole time. And that was the part that you're just like, I get it at that point in the game. You're just trying to do what you can to score. Unfortunate, man, but definitely something that I feel like, man, we'll bounce back from. It was good to see, like I said, man, with DK still having some of these drops, man, some of that little inconsistency, but it was good to see him finally get into the zone, man, and obviously, man, have a little bit of an impact in that capacity. And as always, Boz. Shout out to Boz being money, right? Boz don't miss. Shout out to that stand true in all aspects. But you guys let me know your thoughts, though, on today's game. What stood out to you, man? What you like, what you didn't like. And, yeah, let's get this thing rolling, man, because we're right back into it next week, baby. Right back into it. But you know the drill. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, baby. Peace.